What's up, what it is, what it do, what it did. It is your boy, the voice of COD, aka Ravallo 11, aka Ravallo 12, aka the R, aka the man with too many damn names. And we are back. That's right, I said we are back to continue the series of This Gun Isn't Good. Hey, look out. Back up. Oh, man, somebody. Who fought it, man? Hey, that ain't cool. Come on, was it you? No, it wasn't you. Oh man, come on. That's just wrong. Wait a minute. There's a culprit. That's who fought it. We are here to find out whether or not today this gun isn't good, the KRM-262, and at the same time, the Argus. We want to know whether or not either one of these two guns are good. So let's take a look at the fire rate of the KRM. It is 60 rounds per minute standard, 63 with rapid fire, 8 rounds in the mag, and 11 with extended clips. Neither gun will give you any headshot modifiers. We've got 63 RPM rate of fire on the Argus and 67 with extended mags, and nothing really great there. But we'll talk more about this as we go. Now you will notice that both guns, that's right, both guns, and these are shotguns of course, basically have no idle sway. These are two of the guns, actually the shotgun class in general has the least amount of any ranged weapon idle sway in the game. And you'll also notice that both have what we talked about in our last video, great IODS flux factors, which is the initial aim down sights fluctuation. It means that when you ADS, you're going to be perfectly lined up with the center of your screen every time. And it is necessary with these two guns. Oops, little bit outside of its range. There we go. So there you see the spread with these two shotguns. And the Argus will always have a tighter spread than the KRM-262. And that's going to be whether you are hip firing or aiming down sights. It's always going to have a tighter spread. And so much so, check this out. That's how tight the spread gets. Basically, the Argus turns into effectively a slug firing weapon, as all 8 shells will be 100% accurate to the center of your screen when you pull the trigger. That is outstanding and exceptional, and we probably already have a pretty good idea that after 6 months now, it has pretty decent range. Alright, let's move on. So what I want to show you now, we're looking at both guns with no attachments, is what is its maximum range? How far away from the target can I be and still register a hit? Well, let's slide up to the corner of this patch of grass, and voila, magic. That is the maximum distance on this gun that you can register a hit. No need giving you all the numbers. You're not seeing numbers when you're playing the game, so I'm giving you some visuals. So that's how far away I am from the house and that flower pot. And there we are. We've all played this map, so we've got an idea about how far that is. Gives you a good feel. Now let's move back with the Argus, because we already know it does have better range than the KRM-262. And as you can see there, I'm still registering a hit. But if I step back just a bit, nothing. Fails to register. Try it again. That's right, nothing. Let me take a mini step forward and you will see that we're back to making hit markers. So this is a maximum distance that you can have with the Argus and still register a hit. We'll talk about the damage a little bit later in this spread that you see, because yeah, it all comes in play with these two shotguns. So this is the maximum distance with the KRM-262 and the long barrel attachments. You can see I'm almost back to where the Argus without any attachments was, and we're still registering hits even now. See? But if I move back to where the Argus without long barrel registers a hit, you will see that's where this one's going to end. So that's about the maximum range with long barrel, and something strange happens with long barrel, which we will talk about a little bit later. So let's take a look at the Argus with long barrel. And I'm way back here inside of this little circle on the ground, and I get nothing. I take a step forward, I still get nothing. But let me move up here. Aha! We have found it. The max distance to register a hit with long barrel on this gun, and something strange really happens with the Argus at this range. So let's take a look at the hip fire spreads with laser sights, because that's all the laser sight does. Wow, that's tight. I've got room to squeeze another one in there. That is exceptional with this gun. And here we go. Here, once again, that's tighter than it was without the laser, so that can definitely be a help to you in a gunfight with a hip fire that tight. But with the Argus, you still prefer the ADS to get that 100% accuracy and all of the pellets on your target. So this is about the max range with the KRM-262 with no attachments. As you look down to see exactly where we are here on the sidewalk. And I want to thank subscriber S.Baby1 for his assistance making this video, along with a friend of his who popped into the lobby and decided to get shot in the face as well, Bob666. Thank you. We do appreciate it. So as you notice, I got the max range kill with one shot, but then the very next person, I got a hit marker. And then I went right back after he healed. I got a kill. The distance, the reason there, that is because of the pellet spread. So as from this range, even when you're aimed down sights with the KRM-262, you're not going to be able to hit all of your pellets. As you can see, hip fire, it is very wide. I'm barely registering 2-3 pellets on the person. So the target, that is. So this is about the max hip fire range with the KRM-262 with no attachments. There it is. And later on I'll tell you it won't matter what or how many pellets you hit the person or target with at that range, you're still going to kill them as long as you can register a hit. So this is the Argus with no attachments. I had to back up a bit. You know, we were pretty close to the corner of this flower pot here, but we have to compensate for the space that the player is taking up and shortening the distance between me and that wall. And as you can see, I'm failing to register a hit. Now, it may look like my aim was terrible, but unfortunately that is one of the flaws of theater mode. I guarantee you I was aimed perfectly on the target. So this is max distance for hip fire kill. Once again, it ties into how many pellets hit them. And as you can see, even though I try and try, I let them heal back up and try again, I'm not going to get another one. So you can get hip fire kills from just inside this range with the Argus, but it's not going to be a consistent and glorious tale to tell. And once again, we'll explain that a little bit later when we move over to the gameplay. So now we've got KRM-262 with long barrel. That should extend my one-shot kill range out, shouldn't it? Absolutely not. Long barrel does not help you get more one-shot kills due to the pellet spread. It's unchanged. So no matter how much, even though I can register a hit, I'm not going to land any more pellets because they spread out, even when I'm aimed down sights. So I can't land enough pellets on the target at that range to get a kill until I move up to what is considered close range. And at that range, I will definitely get a kill with the KRM-262. And there it is. So here we are with the Argus with long barrel. I'm standing way back here in the circle, and this is where we'll find out what strange thing happens. So we aim down sights, we pull the trigger, we get a hit marker. Huh? Argus does hit markers? That's right. Long barrel does extend your one-shot kill range slightly, about a meter, but it also adds a very small two-shot kill range, even when you're ADS'd and landing all pellets, all 8 of them like a slug on your target. And there you go. I move back up. As you see, we're about 1 meter from where we were originally registering the kill without long barrel. So let's move to the gameplay and watch me wreck this sniper. Ha I'm the sniper here, Pampin. So, oh yeah, so much for that. But let's go for a swim. The shotgun damage here in Black Ops 3, some of you may know it consists of 2 factors. You've got what's called base or flat or initial damage factor, plus damage or bonus damage based on how many pellets you land. Okay, cool. Man, somebody else fought it in this room. Boy, I tell you what, we've got some flatulent players in this lobby, boy. But check it out. It is commonly thought that the Argus does 50 base damage no matter where you can land of it. You've done at least 50 damage. According to Denkiers and Formers in Marvel 4, you get 7 pellet damage at long range, but that can't be accurate because 7 times 8 is 56. 56 plus 50 is 106. So I am going to have to make an addendum to the Marvel 4 stat chart and go ahead and accept what many do is that the Argus does 50 base damage or flat damage or initial damage. It can't be 7 at that funky range with the long barrel where you're getting a hit marker. It's got to be at the most a 6. So I'm going to bump it down and make it a 6 damage when you get to that long barrel range where you get a hit marker, because it has to be. It cannot be more than a 6. If so, you would get a kill and not a hit marker. I told you, on this series, you will always learn something new that'll help you play this game. So, all right, we got our streaks up. Let's see if we can get the talent up here. Oh, look out, look out. Hey, back up, man, back up. Working on my streaks here. All right. Oh, somebody, oh, no. Hit marker. I'll explain that hit marker here in a second. I didn't show you when we were doing the wall testing, anything like that. Best to show you in game. That one hurt. I needed some kills there with the Talon. Even though I keep getting Talons, I keep forgetting that I need to control the Talon to get the kills. Don't judge me. I'll get it figured out one day to get all the kills I need. But this gun, you're watching it, it's just wreck and shop. It is a one-shot kill machine. And people will often ask which one is better. I'll tell you in a few. Here you go. The hit marker. As you see, I just got a hit marker off of that player's head. Once again, base damage on this gun is 50. If you're ADS and all 8 pellets hit, you've got a kill. You will notice on this gun, if you are not completely ADS'd, it is the same as if you're hit firing. You must be 100% ADS to get that slug effect, or slug pellet effect as I call it, to get the kill. If not, it's going to be the same as if you hip fire the gun, which means you're going to have to land at least 5 pellets, assuming each pellet does 11 damage, to get a kill. And that's why I got the hit marker off the top of the player's head. There you go. Something else you did not know. We're cleaning up shop here, trying to wrap this up. And like I said, people ask which one is better. I'll say this. The Argus is definitely harder to use, but it's more satisfying. Oh, come on, man. Let me get the guy. He stole my kill, and then you shoot me in the ass. It is definitely more satisfying because it is more difficult to use, meaning you have to aim down sights and be accurate to get the kill. Yes, you can still get some hip fire kills if you're close enough to the player. People will ask me, well, why don't you use the laser sight attachment to tighten up your hip fire spread? Because I find that I become too dependent on the hip fire when I've got the laser, and I will get more hit markers because I don't aim down sights. I'm assuming because I'm close, I've got them lined up in the middle of my screen, that when I pull the trigger, I'm going to land enough pellets to kill them. And when you don't, you're dead. So what is the final verdict? This gun, is it good? Absolutely. This gun has great range and versatility, meaning you can get kills ADS, or you can get a lot of kills even hip firing, as long as you land enough pellets. And it has great one-shot kill potential because of its range, and also you can kill 10 enemies technically before reloading if you don't miss. And that is one of the best situations or scenarios in game. Only the LMGs and the Locusts will compete with that. That is outstanding. So let's move over to the next gameplay and let's talk about the KRM-262. This gun here, this damage, you've got 98 up close, 84 at mid-range, and 50 at far, meaning if you can land even 1 pellet inside of the close range, which is about 9-10 meters, you're going to get a kill. And I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. A couple of times you've hip fired this gun and you went, wow, I got a kill. Yeah, because of the random hip fire spread with the pellets, you landed one, and that was enough to get you the kill. Mid-range, you got to land all 8 pellets, and that's difficult. Far, yeah, just shoot them twice. That's all you can do. So shoot them once and be ready to follow up with a second shot as soon as freaking possible. The KRM reloads 1 shell at a time. There you go. You see it there. If you have fast mags, it will actually reload 2 shells at a time and drastically cut your time down for reloading on this gun. Let's get these streaks up here real quick. Ow. Hey, handle that for me, Talon. Talon. Okay, thanks. Cool. So, which gun is better? Once again, the question comes up. As you watch me drop my Cerberus on the other side of the map. I don't put my Cerberus in the middle of most free-for-all maps because, well, it's free-for-all, so the action generally happens around the spawns, which are generally always on either end of the map. So I'll try to put my Cerberus as close to either end of the map as possible. Let him do its thing, and then I go to the other end of the map and do my thing. So this gun, is it good? What's the final verdict? Well, the final verdict is, hell yes, this gun is good. You guys already know that. This gun has great one-shot kill potential, whether ADS or hip fire, especially when you hip fire, and it's easy to use because of that. You don't even have to have them exactly in the center of your screen. If they're close enough, just pull a trigger, you got a kill. As you watch me for the first part of this video, I don't think I ADS, but maybe once or twice, and I went on a merciless, got all my streaks up. These are the best attachments: fast mags, extended mags, laser sight, and quick draw. On the August, quick draw is a must. We just found out long barrel, not a big deal. Rapid fire doesn't really help that much. It helps me because I find with both guns, even after I think I've rechambered around or pump actioned or lever action to be ready for the next one, and I pull the trigger and I get nothing but a dead trigger, it kind of helps eliminate that for me. So that's why I usually run rapid fire. You saw the classes I used at the beginning of this match, and that was before I did all of my testing. And from here on out, I doubt I will even rock long barrel anymore because it really is a useless attachment on these 2 shotguns. And like I said, the laser sight, not really necessary. So there it is. Hey, thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate your support. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please leave them down in the comment section. I hope you learned something new in this video. I truly do, and I will get to work on the next video. Hey, have a good day.